Welcome, friends, far and wide across the expanse of the earth. My name is MissClick, and this is Captain Tack. Look at the toe beans. Oh my god, I captured them, and it's going on YouTube. Oh, this is perfect. We're here waiting for the Bethesda E3 presentation to start, aka the B3 presentation. I hope that they, well, let's just say we get our hopes up last E3, and, well, we all know how it's been since then. So, it's definitely been a trying time for us Bethesda fans, but, you know, hey, it's anybody's game at this point. I know y'all said you're excited to see some Doom, Skyrim stuff in the works. They have that phone thing. New Fallout, maybe, perhaps. It's been a minute. Like an actual Fallout, maybe, perhaps, kinda, sorta. We'll see. Let's get started. Take us away, Bethesda. Such a clean setup. Microsoft is a very, like, busy setup, and then I thought I was echoing for a second, so it was, like, freaking me out for a crazy minute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
It is true. We wouldn't be here without you.
Without you, there is no game.
There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it.
It would be meaningless.
You keep
I
us
think
in
they're
check.
speaking from experience.
And we appreciate that. And through all of it,
You're always there with us.
You are definitely not afraid to tell us how you feel.
Haha!
Your feedback
Kate!
sometimes challenges us, but
It was
it
Kate!
forces
See
us
that?
to be
Aw.
always challenging ourselves.
She made
You
it in!
empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
my name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old, I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom.
Haha.
I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
Her eyeliner's on fleek,
And
dude.
now I'm game director at Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software.
Now I get to be
Aw.
a part of building that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI
Nice.
programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of.
Aww.
I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together,
Together?
We are all. We are all.
we are all...
Sam?
We are all.
Okay, this is getting a little weird. It's almost like, we are Negan. I am Negan. I see the sentiment they're going for, though. It's cute. I played too much Fallout Shelter, dude. MP, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cute. That was nice. That was nice. We are Steve Rogers.
Please welcome Bethesda's
I like the gold.
Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Hello, Pete. Aha! Plot twist. He's sitting there the whole time.
much. How are you? Feel good?
I feel great. Thanks, dude.
Awesome. Thank
Where's
you guys for being
Howard?
here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase. This is a night dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of those. And survivors in the Wasteland. And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years.
That's crazy.
And when I first started,
I like the gold. It's really pretty.
When I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
There we go. Y'all get to see more of your Doom.
So, if you're ready, let's kick it off, and to get an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
Let's go, Todd! He's wearing the jacket. He's wearing a nice suede jacket. Look at that. Aww.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody. We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here.
Aww.
Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you.
Let him have it, Todd. Let him have it.
It's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76.
Got some
a
booze
type
and
of
shit.
game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism.
They're facing it head on. All right, I got to give you respect for this,
But
Todd.
the team kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come.
Aww.
To you.
Until they're actually starving.
And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible.
Nice. Yeah, they handled
and
that
to
gracefully.
tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
I like their setup, it's clean.
Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon quest line.
Yeah! I've got to play it, so I don't know.
It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight.
They're pulling a Nintendo, dude.
So
They saw how much popularity
download
Nintendo
free
got with
tonight and
launching
give
it
it
the
a
same
try.
night. That's awesome.
And we're also hard
Yes,
at work
sir.
on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblades.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go, dude! And it's motion control. Heck yeah! I'll take that over swiping on my phone. Okay. Well, let's go. Bethesda being smart out here, bringing it to the Switch. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I gotta shave again.
Yeah.
Dude, Switch, heck yeah, dude. Let's go, Switch. Let's go. Yeah. Dude, aw, it makes me so happy.
Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
Yeah! I can't yell.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch.
Yes,
you can
it
play
is.
on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls.
They're smart.
But best of all, it's
They're
cross-play
smart.
and cross-progression with the mobile version. So
There you go, cross progression.
you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yes, dude, and in Nintendo's. Let's do it. Heck yes.
And for those of you playing on mobile, we also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now,
It's a mobile
let me
app, so it's gonna be
introduce
quote-unquote
Jeff
free.
and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
And I'm co-studio director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at
What was
Bethesda
that
Game
laugh?
Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely. It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch. We've also been
He's so
working on our
excited.
biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders, and it will fundamentally change the game.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault? Can you help us? We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia. Folk rebuilding, fighting back. We'll fight too, right by your side. We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you. The question is, are
What
you
was
with
that?
us or them?
New NPCs return, new main quest, choice consequences, new weapons. Nice. They're giving them a whole bunch of new things, though. That's good, though. They're still rewarding players who are playing, you know? Like, they deserve at least something.
That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
And they're like, I'm so lonely!
But a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
Finally, dude. Fixing the game, dude. This is what the game needed from the beginning.
Long-term story we're telling. Year 1 was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year 2 is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
Nice. Dark Vince, the game was so bare, they didn't have NPCs, really. Barely.
And in the spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow, maybe we'll give it a try.
That's right, it's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51.
Do you get to be the manager?
Will be the one.
Nuclear winter.
We are in serious need of leadership. So
are you gonna be a vault manager?
A unique process of elimination.
Oh.
A battle to the death is the only sure
Is it a battle
way to
royale?
judge the superior
Oh my god, is it a battle royale?
This should prove interesting.
It's literally battle royale. It's Fallout battle royale, y'all. Literally Fallout 76 battle royale. But there's gonna be like enemies in the game too? Oh my god.
There can only be one overseer. Good luck.
Yeah, but everybody else is dead.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76. That's right. Nuclear Winter is a battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to an already huge game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
Oh my god.
So check out the sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms.
Wow. The crowd's are awesome this year. I'm loving
So
it.
jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
They're so cute, dude. All right.
Remember,
all right.
Everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6. We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Aw. Of course, Todd. You guys have gone through a hard year. Hard
Please
year.
welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
He's got a cool swag style about him. Malachi, I'm gonna have to ask you to be positive or go somewhere else, okay? Thanks.
Hello.
Aww. Aww.
I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching.
Aww.
みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。
One guy out here sounded like a locomotive.
Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Do we know anything about this game yet, though? I don't think so, right? This is brand
It
new.
is an
Like new.
action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil. I think you'll love it.
It's gonna be hype. Who's in the audience? Put a muzzle on him, please,
To tell you
before
more
it's too much.
about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
Yay!
Wow. Wow, so many people.
Aw.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
She's so cute.
Such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do
Aw.
my best to speak in English.
Aww. Aww. Aww.
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges to uncover the truth and save humanity.
Aww.
In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful, and survivors that each have their stories. You will need to ask yourself, is this normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office. Just kidding.
She's so cute,
We
dude.
are very excited. Let's take a look. 見てね. Thank you. Bye bye.
What a cutie, dude. Can you get some I love yous in the chat for her? She's freaking adorable. Wait, did it give a disclosure that it was in-game footage or not in-game footage? Because if this is in-game footage, this looks amazing. I don't think it is, but... This looks amazing. Poor Sheba. Who snapped? Ooh, the hands. It's Hawkeye. That was a crazy transition. Ooh, the Oni mask. Oh, that was a good transition. Whoa.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
What? This looks great. Wow, okay. Wow, that looked great.
When I'm not playing Bethesda games, I
want
work
to see
as a
gameplay of
mechanical
that.
engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
Is Kay in here?
real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Maybe permanently or temporarily, I'm a full-time streamer.
What a beard.
I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates.
I'm a game developer.
Working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came
The
out.
beard
I
on
remember
this
being
guy.
in the 8th grade, and a buddy of mine gave me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh my gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive.
Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
Please welcome Studio Director at ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrour.
Wow, thank you. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. Wow, thank you. And I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the season of the dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons. Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game, streaming, telling stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you.
I like dragons.
Thank you for
Hey,
making
Mudcup,
ESO
what's
the
up?
extraordinary adventure it is today.
Also, hi, Opie.
The past year has been a huge success for ESO. More Game of the Year awards, millions more players have joined. So many, in fact, that we recently
Let him talk.
So many, in fact, that we recently added more server capacity just to support all the new players in Tamriel.
Dang, y'all are insane. Chill a little bit. Let him finish.
ESO just keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched the Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere. The latest chapter.
Oh, I get it. Elsewhere.
The latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players. When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out
Tack, chill out,
the
dude.
world premiere.
He could barely get like 10 words in before they started screaming. Looking like some WoW over here. It's my spirit human. What's this, Game of Thrones? Run, horsey, run! Y'all dead. Poor cat lady. Horsey, no! Mage, right? Or is he a necromonk? Or... I don't know the classes in this game, I'm just guessing. Ooh, that was cool. It is. Blunt object. Rip. Looks like a toothpick hit in its face. What the? Oh, nice. Yeah! Oh, no. In the wing. Ew. Kitty, no! Kitty, no. You're okay. Land on your feet. There's another one. 8 lives left. That was nice. I liked that. I haven't ever tried Elder Scrolls
That's
Online,
right,
but
another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Redguard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Redguard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other Elder Scrolls games.
Let him finish, y'all.
He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the season of the dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which we'll unveil at QuakeCon later this summer. Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August. Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you.
how many monsters have you had, my dude?
But
he's definitely like,
I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Hey, what's up, Kira? Aw, the cute nervous
Hi,
laugh.
everyone. And now, for something completely different.
Watch it be
Imagine
space.
A classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Let me to the audience real quick because they said mobile game. Okay, it looks cute.
So there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a revisit. Okay, I got you.
It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game.
Okay, that makes sense. It's better than being like, oh, this is just what we did in our free time. Like, they're actually, like,
tonight,
revisiting it.
As
Okay,
we
that's cool.
introduce
Kaver,
Commander
thank you for
Keen
the follow.
to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction, drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment. Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to conquer challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode. A real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones. So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
I don't know. I don't know why you... I mean, mobile's a huge market, specifically in like places like
Bethesda,
China and stuff. It's like a huge market for
love
it.
mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150
I do like that.
million
That is a good
downloads
mobile
and
game.
counting.
That's a good mobile game. Fallout Shelter is a good mobile game. But the setup with
For fans of collectible card
works.
games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way. This year, the Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
I played Hearthstone. I've had my fair share. Is that a drunk crab? Why she look like Demi Moore?
Make your play.
Basically, this game's Jumanji. Got it.
See? Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to BethesdaNet to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2, and now Insanity Rules...
How long ago was it? How long ago did it launch?
And now Insanity Rules for millions of players around the world. But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you just for having fun in the Wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Oh my god.
Look all around at this destructibility. Withstand when
Oh my god. Introducing Sandworm as the best worst day of your life or something like that. The armadillo.
Oh, that's my next tattoo. Oh, yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mech.
They're really trying to go for the Borderlands type of style, aren't they?
I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
Interesting. That was the Full House intro.
Please welcome executive producer at Machine Games,
Wolfenstein.
Gustafsson.
Hello, everyone. After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with...
Here we go, VR, we knew that was coming.
With Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth.
Nice.
And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing. But, as I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games. This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood. With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
Goes like, I might as well clap.
And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend.
That's cool.
Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the New Colossus. B.J. Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph, to track him down.
Nice.
In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself, or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis. Check it out.
All right, let's go.
Paris. Nazi country.
That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
What's this
We can find him. Together. I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Are they fraternal twins, or one of them just dyed their hair, or?
Let's do or die, sis.
It's cool you get to play as the sisters. That was cool. I appreciate that. That's a cool look.
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
Tack, what's going on right now? Stop! Oh my god.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4,
doing?
Xbox One, Nintendo Switch,
Yes.
and PC on July 26th.
Let's go.
And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you.
Nice. Tack, do you have my power up? Do you have my 1-up mushroom? How did you even get that?
I'd like to welcome to the stage
He's
my
making a
dear
huge
friends
mess.
from Arcane Lyon who worked with us on these 2 Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
They all have cool jackets at Bethesda. I like the look.
We love you too.
Yeah, handlebars on this guy.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me
Hopefully it's
begin
not cartoon.
by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our 2 deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
You need to be careful with your mic, dude. It's popping. Yeah, his handlebar mustache, isn't it great?
This place isn't a paradise.
What a voice.
It's a prison. Out here, we're trapped.
We're free.
In this endless, eternal cycle.
Nowhere to run to, baby.
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you.
Oh, that was cool. Reminds me of, what is it, Edge of Tomorrow? You die and then it resets.
Time is on my side.
Deathloop. What was that game with like the 12 minutes? The 12 minutes game? It's kind of like that. Wow. We're getting like the Paradox lifestyle. Is it Leaf the Walking Dead? That's why I recognize his voice then.
Deathloop combines
Rodin.
a
Yeah.
mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of course, arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash
Groundhog Day?
between
I don't know
these
about
two
it.
extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool. Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe maybe you should have said that in French actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Buongiorno.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a hero and do all these things.
You find really creative, really fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am. It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
Aw, that was so sweet. Aw.
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
Oh.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software.
I hope he's not in pain standing there.
Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with go anywhere, do anything, open world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming.
He's like, let me finish my sentence.
We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim.
That's a lot.
We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine. Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
Nani?
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So,
jeez,
how
we're
does
really
Orion
latching
work?
onto this. This is crazy.
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
But what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
So they're going to be like kind of almost like a middleman from what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. So you have Stadia, you use Orion, and it gets to you, kind of, right?
Now, as with any new computer technology,
everybody wants a piece of this pie.
One must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Good question. Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology
You'd have to
yourself
play it yourself.
as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because everybody could use a little more Doom in their lives.
There's the hype guy.
And we'll see you in hell.
All right, here we go.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. It is written. It is their time to give penance. You are but one man.
It looks so good, dude. I personally think it's the most colorful the game's been. I could be wrong, but that's my...
To save.
It's so bright. I feel like anytime I've seen gameplay of Doom, it's been more like super same color palette. That looks great. Nice. Yeah, I like the colors. They pop. Ooh.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm
Thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons. And your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions.
Look, Florida's
to
not
locations
possessed yet.
Never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Yeah. There is so much to see and discover, but Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
Thought Florida would be the first to turn into zombies. If it started there, Florida would be screwed.
Of course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
That's cool. Exo boots. Reminds me of Metroid, like the boop, boop, boop. That's cool. They do the transitions like that. Wow. See, like a Terminator skin would be really cool in this game. You know what I'm saying? Feed it to him. Aw, yo. That was dark. Like, oh, here, eyeball here. You want to see what the inside of your stomach looks like? Chung!
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight.
Hi,
with
Yugan. How are
amazing
you?
agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long.
Oh?
If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight.
Wow. Can we get a streamer shout out for Yugan, please?
Immediately following the show.
Dude, that's awesome. All those people get to play. Wow.
And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Yeah. But enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together. And watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Nice. Another trailer? Actual gameplay. Disney ride, Disney!
Thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2,
Ah!
Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Hey, son, what's up there? Guys, if you see the awesome artwork that like surprises me all the time on Twitter, Yugon is actually the amazing artist who does that. So you should really go follow him. He does amazing painting too, and he streams it, and he's like the chillest streams, and I love him so much. Please go follow him now, or you're banned. I'll punch you like that wall. Ooh, laser beam. Perfect, he just missed the shot. How dare you? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I like the colors. Where are the melee weapons? There we go. Nice. Why didn't you grab that helmet thing? That was funny. Yeah, this is definitely a game I have to play on, like, keyboard and mouse. I can't even imagine playing shooters with sticks. Tell her right back in. Woo! Oh, thought he was gonna slice him in half. He just punched him. Nice shot. What the frick is that? How are you not dead, dude? You've gotten hit so many times. Oh, nice. This guy doesn't die, jeez. Rip. Big boy. It's making me dizzy though. I have a tough time watching other people play FPS. There we go. Feed it to him. Open up wide. Like when they're going like this, I get like really dizzy. That was cool. The grapple. Whee! He cute. It's like, whose gun's bigger?
Thanks.
All right.
That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw
was so pure.
is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of
Forehead.
you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow. But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd.
Nice.
We're very excited about that, and we've got something really special for Doom fans. An amazing collector's edition. We're really proud of.
Whoa, look at the helmet.
Yeah, that's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
The guy in the dude.
This guy's already got it.
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience.
Oh, snap.
We call it Battle Mode. We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah, we've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is pure Doom, but with your friends.
Hope that'll fit my head.
Player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death.
Oh, snap.
This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait, because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons, because each has unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon, but before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Dude, I am dying.
Fight.
Dude. I just know. This is gonna be this is gonna be insane to see like really good players play together.
Killed. Round 2.
So it's like a boss. Dude, I'm done being sick. I'm like so over being sick.
Demon summon.
See you in hell.
Final round. Fight.
At least it's not a battle royale, you know? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just like sick, so my throat's like super duper like
Another round of applause,
dry
please,
and
from Marty
scratchy.
Hugo and all of our presenters tonight.
Is that it? Are we done already?
And for everyone at our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So, to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon.
Cute.
Yeah, see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
At Bethesda, we're in the business of
I love
creating
her eyeliner.
heroes.
超クールな敵もね。
But the true hero is you.
It's like we hand you this malleable clay and you do these extraordinary things that we never could have imagined.
We get to build these worlds and these communities, and you all come in and you play, and you bring these worlds that we create to life.
You help us build richer worlds.
みんなのおかげで助かってます。You add meaning to everything we do.
We are glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the heroes. ヒーローたちに乾杯.
To the heroes.
I want some.
Shit, I don't have a drink.
To you.
It's cool that they're basing it around the community, you know? That's really, really good because the people who did stick by them, even when the games were suffering really, really bad, have kept them afloat, essentially, you know? That game looks dope. The one in Tokyo. Yeah, that one looks so good. What was it called? Ghostwire? Deathloops look cool, too. Awesome. That's it. That's it. Aw. Well, that's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. How do we feel? Other than me, like, about to die. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all we got. I'm kidding. That's actually a lot. Ghostwire Doom Eternal looks really good. Even though I haven't played it before. I don't personally know really much anything about Devolver, so I don't know if I would be like a good person to watch because I'd be like, what? At least I don't think. At least I don't think. But yo, seriously though, I like, if we're gonna talk about it, oh, my bad. If we're gonna talk about it, I do like how, let me get off this, they're not gonna show anything anyway, right? There are no surprises. I'm not gonna pull Nintendo. I do like how they confronted everything head on when it came to, what they've been through this last year, you know, because it's been frustrating for everybody who wanted Fallout 76 to be something and it just like wasn't, you know, and like they learned and we understand that, but at the same time a lot of people were upset. They spent money, they spent time, and it just wasn't there, you know. So it's like, I'm glad that at least they acknowledged it and they weren't ignoring it and they weren't like making people feel bad for being upset about it. I know, you guys, I know. 76, lol. I feel that, you know? And, like, they approached it and they just, like, they handled it in a really nice way versus just, like, kind of brushing it under the rug. So, I mean, overall, really strong presentation so far, both by Microsoft and Bethesda. Like, Microsoft had a good presentation last year. But they were still, like, you know, like, stepping up, right? And this year, they have more results from that step that they took last year. And this year...
Good show. Jolly good show.
Oh my god, take your heart. Thank you so much for the 3,000 biddies. Holy crap. That's 3,000, right? Not 300? That's 3,000! Dude, are you okay? Thank you so much for the 3,000 biddies. Holy crap. Can we get some hype and I love yous in chat? Por favor. And the Battle Royale, like, we're kind of on our way out with Battle Royales now, which is, like, a time I've kind of been waiting for. It's a good genre, but it's just been so, like, kind of beaten to the ground, kind of like zombies and post-apocalyptic and, you know, all those different kinds of things. But it's just, like, it's cool that they're adding it in, and it gives the players who have been here for a long time, players who have been involved with Fallout 76 for a long time, it gives them something to do. And, you know, they're adding in more NPCs, and, like, that's good. It's been a year. I'm just glad that it's finally about time. And then Doom, I have never really played a Doom game. Obviously, like, just screw up. My parents would have been like, yeah, no. And not just like, no. They would have been like, no. Like, absolutely not. So, I never got to play Doom. So, yeah, maybe we'll give it a chance to try then. Oh my god, my backlog is huge. My backlog is huge, y'all. It's actually insane. I wish Apex Legends would be the one to rule a Battle Royale genre and not Fortnite. I mean, they all have their strengths and the strengths and weaknesses for each of the Battle Royales. So, it just really depends. Doom crossover with Splatoon. You're so funny.
By the way, I feel bad.
Horde mode and battle royales are so overdone. Horde mode, I don't think it'll necessarily ever really get old because you can change it up every time a little bit. But I personally, you know, I think Horde mode has a little bit more longer lifespan than battle royales because battle royale, it's a very like solo kind of project, even if you do have the team base. So yeah, but anyways, I'm trying to think. I don't think we're gonna watch Devolvers tonight. So we're not really going to do a video upload for that. But if you are watching on YouTube right now, thanks so much for watching. And I hope we didn't annoy you too much, because apparently I annoy people on YouTube a lot. And, you know, I just don't really care. So sorry, but... But yeah, I liked the presentation. It was clean. I'm trying to think what else I want to say. Blades coming to the Switch. They call it Switch Blades, which was so punny. I love it. That was perfect. And I hope that goes well, and it'll be cross progression, cross play. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's gonna be in the fall. So, got a lot of things coming in the fall. A lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. I don't think I have anything else though. I think I am mentally checked out for the day. It is 10 o'clock, so. Euphemism, yeah, I'm well aware, y'all. I'm well aware. Shh, 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 shh. I mean, we obviously can talk about this as the week goes on, but we have to get up tomorrow because we have presentations tomorrow as well. I know we have the PC show. I think that starts at like 1 my time. We're going to be watching that together. We also have Ubisoft. We're going to be watching that together. And also, what else is tomorrow? Is it Square Enix tomorrow as well? We have Square Enix. And then, obviously, Tuesday we have Nintendo. So, yeah, I'm going to go rest my voice because if you couldn't tell, like, I legitimately can't, like, I can't go a day without actually coughing my brains out. So, Monday's tomorrow. Yeah, Monday and then it's Tuesday, right?
Thanks for the
is
stream,
Nintendo.
MissClick. You have a good night.
Aw,
We'll
Dark
see you
Solid.
tomorrow less than 3.
Thanks for stopping by. I just realized you and Vince have like similar names. Dark Vince X and then Dark Solid X. That's kind of funny. You guys are like bros. Okay, thank you for the 100 biddies though. I appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm hoping to see if I can. So Ubisoft will definitely be watching, obviously. I have a special place in my heart recently for Ubisoft as they have been so incredibly kind and supportive of not just me, but also of the stream, of the channels in general, sending us gifts. And I love my Joy-Cons, and that has been from one of the Ubisoft teams in Montreal. Like, they're super sweet. So we're going to be there to support Ubisoft. Square Enix, yes. PC, I think we're going to watch together. Probably be a little bit more chill. Because I don't know exactly what to expect from that, so we'll see. But if you are watching live, I really appreciate it. Time, thank you so much for the follow, and for all the other people who followed who I might have missed, thank you for the subs, the gift subs, the donations, the bits, all that good stuff, guys. Thank you. And if you are watching on YouTube, hope we can see you live with us sometime on Twitch. Yeah, because it's obviously, it's a real fun time. But thank you so much. If you are watching on YouTube, we're going to say goodbye and good night to you now. Let us know what your thoughts were about the conference in the comments below and what you're most excited for from Bethesda's E3, or as they like to call it, hashtag B3. Thank you so much for watching YouTube. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Haters, go away. Do I feel like I need to add that at every video now? I don't care. Anyways. Thank you so much for watching YouTube. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and stay savage. We'll see you next time. Bye.